Welcome, everybody, to the Fairfield Woods Coliseum here on the campus of Breathitt County High School as we get set for 14th Region basketball action. The Breathitt County Bobcats hosting the Hazard Bulldogs in a rematch from semifinal of the All-A 14th Region tournament that saw Breathitt County win in overtime by 3. Came down to the final possession, and Steve Neese alongside James Turner. James, I really fully expect another game like that one here this evening.
I'll tell you what, these two teams always, when they get together, it goes right down to the wire. And as on the schedule right now, Steve, this is the second of 3 meetings. Of course, the Bobcats took one on the chin last night versus Harlan. Anytime you go on the road,
especially out of the region,
you're about 10 points behind. That was the case last night. But, hey, that was last night. Now is tonight. The Bobcats have to recover in a hurry. Of course, Hazard has an 18-2 record. The Bobcats 12-7. Hazard, runners-up in the All-A. I'm sorry, semifinals in the All-A. Bobcats, the All-A champs, but the Bobcats a bit of a skid here. So, hopefully the Bobcats can get back on track tonight. All eyes in the mountains are on this game right now. Steve Neese.
Yeah, Breathitt County 1-3 since winning the 14th Region All-A tournament. Of course, week off due to inclement weather.
Yes, sir.
Kind of played into that. There were some people that were feeling under the weather, an injury or two here and there, and it's kind of changed things for Breathitt County a little bit, but be a good time to kind of get things turned back around. They've got a game tonight. They play Thursday night as well, and then they don't play again till February the 9th here at Fairfield Woods Coliseum. So a little bit of time for them to recoup and heal up. But tonight, big matchup. Breathitt County taking on Hazard and boys 14th Region action as we get set for the introductions of the starting lineup. So playing of the national anthem. They'll have a pregame prayer as well. So we're going to send it back to the station for a 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the starting lineups. Back in 3, this is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And that was the Breathitt County High School Band of Pride under the direction of Bobby Schaus, that playing the national anthem this evening. JROTC from Breathitt County High School presenting the colors as they remove the colors from the floor. We get ready for the introductions of the starting lineups. Had a good one here in the JV game. Breathitt County JV pulled out a close victory. As we mentioned, the overtime game between these two teams already. Again, you mentioned it already, James, with the return matchup at Hazard coming on February the 17th on a Saturday evening at Memorial Gymnasium in Hazard, Kentucky. A lot of people look at these and they say, well, these are probably the two top teams in the 14th region. I'm going to say two of the top teams, because I think there's a few more teams in there. Knott County has played Hazard very close.
That's right.
A time or two. I think Perry Central, who's maybe not played as well of late, probably by the end of the year will be right there as one of the top teams as well. And maybe one or two more teams in there, you know, Letcher Central and whatever. So we get ready for the starting lineups. Let's do the visitors first. The Hazard Bulldogs wearing the road navy blue uniforms with white numbers, gold letters, gold trim. For Hazard, starting at forward, number 5, Evan Eversole. At guard, number 13, Seth Cottle. At forward, number 40, Kenyon Higgins. At guard, number 2, Dalton Combs. And at guard, number 4, Nick Ratliff. Of course, Hazard coached by the legendary coach, Al Holland.
Yeah, Al Holland, I think Steve has about 733 wins now all time. That is, he's behind Steve Wright. I think he's number 8 on the all-time wins list, number 8. So I'll tell you, he's a future Hall of Famer and has had a great career at MC Nature, Prairie Central, and now, of course, at Hazard. Yeah, it's going to be a good one here. Big crowd here this evening at the Coliseum.
As we get ready now for the introductions of the Breathitt County Bobcats, wearing their home white, blue numbers, letters, some gray trim down the side. For Breathitt County, at guard, number 14, Austin Sperry. At guard, number 24, Isaac Bellamy. At forward, number 3, Jackson Hamilton. At forward, number 12, Braxton Terry. And at center, number 20, Kanan Groats. Breathitt County coached by first-year Breathitt County head coach, Jeff Honeycutt.
And he's done a tremendous job, all 8 champs. His 7th time that he has taken a team to the state tournament. First time for the boys, though.
As we get ready for the tip here momentarily, I want to remind everybody, if you're listening on WJSN, tune us in on YouTube. Go to youtube.com and search WJSN 97.3. We are live on YouTube at the moment. While you're there, go ahead and click subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. That way, every time that we go live, you'll get a notification that we are live broadcasting. As for Breathitt County, it will be Austin Sperry jumping, and for the Bulldogs, it will be Nick Ratliff.
And we're just about ready for tip-off. Bobcats in their home whites, the dark blue colors of Hazard gold trim, and we're ready.
Official moves to center court. Ball in the air. Tip is controlled by Hazard. Cottle with it, who had the big game against Breathitt County in the first matchup. Left of the circles, goes right, got a screen from Eversole. To the right elbow, spin move, has his pass tipped by Sperry. Foot race the other way, and Sperry will lay it up off the glass and in.
Easy 2 for Sperry.
2-0 Breathitt County with the lead. 7:37 to play here in quarter number 1, as Eversole has it, left wing for the Bulldogs. Got it out top to Ratliff. Right side, it went to Combs. Here's Cottle, right of the lane. Gets it to Higgins at the free throw line. Back to Cottle to the right elbow. Left side, Ratliff. Breathitt County setting it off. Now Ratliff's drive. Loses it. Ball loose on the floor. Gross had it. Ball still tied up. And what a way to tie that ball up, using your leg and your hands there. Good job good hustle by Gross to keep that ball and give Breathitt County a chance at possession. Of course, Hazard right there to tie it up as well. And Breathitt County with the possession arrow, leading 2-0, 7:08 to play here in quarter number 1.
Last time this two teams met, Cottle had a really big game versus the Bobcats in the All-A semifinals.
Hamilton gets it to Bellamy, left of the circles. He'll angle off right of the lane, pulls up, gets it to Gross. Gross guarded by Higgins. Hazard into man-to-man. We saw a lot of zone out of them in the first matchup. And man-to-man at the moment. Here's Bellamy on the wing, right side. Gets a screen from Gross. Going left, try to give it to Gross in the lane. Stolen away by the Bulldogs. Everso up ahead to Cottle. Blocked by Sperry. And they say Sperry stepped out of bounds before he could try to save it in.
What an acrobatic move by Spurry. He jumped a mile like on a trampoline.
As Hazard will inbound on their own baseline, left of the basket. That will be Cottle to inbounds for Hazard. Gets it into Higgins, left corner. To Combs on the wing, left side, out top. Ratliff right of the key. 3, good.
Ratliff, he shoots those at about a 25% rate from the three-point line.
It's 3-2. Hazard, 6:18 to play here in the first quarter. As Sperry with it for Breathitt County. He'll cross the timeline just right of the circles. And calls out the play. Angles off to his left, gets straightway. Terry at the right elbow now with it for Breathitt County. Back to Sperry. He'll pull up free throw line jumper. Good.
Yeah, a 16-foot jumper by Spurry. 4-3, Bobcats leading.
Combs left side, got it to Everso on the wing. He's looking to drive against Terry. Gets under the basket. Looked like he stepped on the baseline, but they say Terry fouled him, count it, and the foul against Breathitt County. As Terry called for his first team foul against either team here in the first quarter. Everso at the line. Misses the free throw, though.
He shoots about 80%.
Breathitt County with the rebound. Sperry across the timeline. Just in front of the Hazard bench, right of the circles. Angles left, got a screen from Gross. Now directs traffic, gives it to Hamilton on the deep wing left side. He's being guarded by Combs. Terry comes out to give a screen. Hamilton backs it out near the timeline straightway. Angles left with his dribble, now picks it up. Hands it to Sperry. 5:17 and counting, quarter number 1. It's Hazard 5, Breathitt County 4. Bellamy right of the lane. Gets into that right corner. Gross at the right elbow jumper, good.
With 2 elbow jumpers, one by Spurry, one by Gross.
And it's
6-5,
yep.
Bobcats leading.
Took the words right out of my mouth that time, James. As Hazard has the basketball, Combs with it. Gives it to Eversole on the left wing. Left corner, Cottle. He'll angle out to his right. Calls for Ratliff to come out. And now Combs will get it right of the circles. Gives to Eversole left side. Cottle pulls up at the left elbow. His jumper will roll in and out. Higgins right there to put it back up and in for Hazard.
Higgins averages about 4 points a game. He knows his role well.
7-6. Hazard retakes the 1-point lead. 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. Sperry with the basketball for Breathitt County. Hands it off to Bellamy. Bellamy right of the circles. Gives to Sperry left of the key. There's a screen from Gross. Wanted to give it to Gross. Good defense from Hazard. Here's Terry at the right elbow. He'll give it to Bellamy. He'll pull up. Free throw line jumper, good.
3 15-footers by the Bobcats. 8-7 now, Breathitt County leading.
And Hazard on the other end quickly got it to Higgins underneath, and he'll lay it in.
Bobcats have to run the floor block to block.
9-8. Hazard leads Breathitt County, just under 4 remaining in the first quarter. Sperry with it now for the Bobcats. Angles left of the circles, gives it to Bellamy. Bellamy goes right into the lane, off the glass too hard. Higgins pulls it down for Hazard. Gives to Cottle. Bulldogs looking to run. Breathitt County cuts off Cottle. Might got away with steps. They get it to Higgins in the lane. Back to Cottle left of the key. Drives into the lane underneath. Puts it in.
Cottle for the Bulldogs averages about 19 points a game.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, him and Eversole's the only 2 in double figures.
Here's Sperry, 3 left side, no. Rebound to Combs for Hazard. Hazard looking to run. He'll get it right side to Ratliff. Fakes the 3, comes over,
double
slides.
flush it.
2-point jumper, no good. Had to. Sperry right there, yeah.
Defense, yeah.
Rebound went to Gross on the miss. He'll give it to Sperry for Breathitt County. Into the front court. Top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Gets it right corner to Bellamy. Wanted to shoot the 3. He'll drive to the right elbow. Gives to Terry. Gross at the right elbow now. His jumper will bounce off, and Everso clears it for Hazard. Hazard with a 3-point lead, 11-8, 2:46 to play in the first quarter. Cottle out top, being guarded by Bellamy. Gives it left of the circles to Combs. Now Everso left wing. His three is short, and Hamilton pulls it down for Breathitt County. He's looking to run. He'll pull it up. Gives it to Terry, cutting the lane. Off the glass, no. And Cottle with the rebound for Hazard. The other way, Cottle into the lane. He got fouled on the floor.
Took on the floor, though.
No basket.
But what a nice move.
Absolutely. And foul goes against Hamilton of Breathitt County, his first, team second. 2 fouls against Breathitt County in the first quarter, 0 against Hazard, 2:23 remaining in the first quarter.
11-8, Bulldogs leading.
As Combs has it, right side, gets it in the right corner to Cottle for Hazard. Pulls up at the right elbow to Everso, right side three, good.
He's 1 for 2.
Can't give him space, though. He shoots that ball outside very well, and it's a 6-point lead for Hazard at 14-8, 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. As Sperry with it for Breathitt County, right of the circles. Calls out for a screen. Terry comes out on it. Sperry gives it to Hamilton, right side. Now Terry, right of the lane. Here's Gross, free throw line. Fakes the jumper, gets it to Bellamy. His three left side's too hard. And the rebound to Higgins for Hazard. Gives to Everso. 1:35 to play here, quarter number one, as Cottle will have it in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Everso goes over and gets instructions from Coach Holland. And Cottle near the timeline, right side. Now gives to Combs and Everso left wing. Everso puts it behind his back, working against Terry. Terry stumbles, and Everso had his shot blocked by Gross, but I think Terry's going to pick up foul number 2.
That's right.
That is foul number 3 against Breathitt County here in the first. Stops the clock at 1:18. Puts Eversole at the line for 2 for Hazard, who leads it 14-8 at the moment.
Eversole shoots free throws at 80%. Second trip to the free throw line here.
First free throw up and good.
15-8 now, Bobcats trailing.
As Terry goes out, Honeycutt in for the Bobcats. And also Higgins out, Johnson in for Hazard as Eversole makes both free throws, making an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs as Breathitt County with the basketball, trailing by 8. Sperry gets into the lane, pulls up his jumper's good.
Nice jumper by Spurry.
Pulls Breathitt County within 6, 16-10 Hazard, 1:02 to play first quarter. Cottle with it, right of the circles, gets it left side to Combs, now Eversole. He's looking to drive, he'll lay it in.
Yeah, he's a matchup problem. He can put the ball on the floor. Breathitt County's bigs having a hard time defending him.
Gross was out on him that time. And, yeah, Eversole just a little too quick. Here's Sperry, spin move into the lane. Gets it to a cutting Gross, who puts it high off the glass and good.
They collapsed on Spurry, and he ditched to Gross.
18-12, 6-point advantage once again for Hazard. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. As Cottle just inside the timeline, right side. Bellamy comes out. Cottle now angles to his left. Gets it to Ratliff. Left side threes, no good. Rebound to go off Johnson, out of bounds to Breathitt County.
18-12. 15.9 seconds to go. Bobcats trailing here in the first quarter.
Breathitt County will have a chance potentially to take the final shot of the first quarter. As Sperry with it for the Bobcats. He'll cross the timeline, right side. He'll pull up. Right side three is short. Might have been altered by Ratliff, and at the buzzer, Eversole a heave. That's no good. And after one, it is Hazard 18, Breathitt County 12. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hazard with the basketball to start quarter number 2 as Cottle picks up his dribble right of the circles, gets it left side to Eversole, being guarded by Gross. Into the lane, spin move to his left. He'll put it off the glass and good.
Yeah, they found a matchup problem, a matchup that Coach Holland can exploit, and he's going to go to the well.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. 8-point lead for Hazard at 20-12. Just over 7.5 to play in the first half. Hamilton, top of the key, has it knocked away. Combs picked it up and gives it to Cottle. Chance to extend the lead to double digits for Hazard here, leading by 8 with the basketball as Combs has it right side, gives to Eversole left of the key. Now Cottle left corner. Got a screen. Cottle to the left baseline, gets it out top. Ratliff 3 straight way. Good.
Yeah, Coach Honeycutt needs a timeout, and he called it. Good timeout by Coach Honeycutt.
23-12 Hazard. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hazard leads Breathitt County 23-12, 7:05 to play here in quarter number 2 as the Bobcats will have to play from behind. They did that last night against Harlan and almost came back to win it, falling just shy as Sperry gets it inside to Gross. His shot was blocked by Hazard. Sperry runs it down out top to Bellamy left corner. He'll pull the trigger. 3 is good.
Bobcats dig that 3 by Bellamy.
Make it 23-15. Hazard's lead is 8. 6:41 remaining in quarter number 2 as Cottle right of the circles, pounding his dribble, angles left side, gets straight way. Now to Ratliff deep wing.
Oh, he pushed off.
Yeah, excuse me, that's Combs. He pushed off, knocks the 3 down.
Yeah, he created space there. Put a elbow right in the Hamilton's chest.
Here's Sperry on the other end, free throw line, pulls up jumper,
He
blocked
got
by
fouled,
Ratliff.
yeah.
Called for the foul.
Yeah, he fouled him. Spurry will go to the free throw line where he's shooting free throws at 80%.
26-15, Hazard leads as Sperry with an opportunity to cut into that here. First free throw up and good. 26-16.
6:19 to play here in the first half.
That's the first foul on Hazard. Sperry misses the second, and Eversole pulls the rebound down for the Bulldogs. They give it to Cottle. Cottle into the front court. Out top, guarded by Bellamy. Gives right side to Ratliff. Ratliff angles left, gives it back to Cottle, left of the lane. Jumper, no. And Hamilton got the rebound, and Combs called for a push from behind against Hazard. That's his first team second here in the second quarter.
That was a nice box out by Hamilton.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Goes over and gets instructions from Coach Honeycutt. He'll cross the timeline as he directs traffic. Gross comes out, gives a screen. They give it left side, Honeycutt. 3 ball, good.
Well, Honeycutt, an outstanding shooter to the free throw line, making 52% of his three-pointers, 13 out of 25, make it 14 out of 26 now.
26-19. Hazard lead is 7 as Gross fouls Eversole out top. Tries to help him back to his feet, and that's the first against Gross. First team foul against Breathitt County here in quarter number 2 as Eversole will inbound right in front of the Breathitt County bench. Gets it to Cottle left of the circles. Now he's straight way working against Bellamy. Spin move into the lane. Bellamy good defense. Pass goes right corner to Ratliff. Back to Cottle right of the lane. Drives into the lane. Puts it off the glass. No. Sperry clears it for Breathitt County. Bobcats looking to run, but Hazard gets back quickly. Sperry top of the key. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Is that Ratliff again? It is. That's his second, team third. And clock stop, 5:12 here in the first half.
26-19.
Hazard leads Breathitt County. Bobcats trying to cut into that here as Sperry gets it to Hamilton. Out near the logo, right of the circles. Hamilton working against Combs. Gets top of the key, leaves it to Gross in the lane. Had it knocked away, though. Everso picked it up, gave it to Cottle. Cottle into the front court to Everso, right side. Fakes the three, drives into the lane. They work it to Combs, left corner three, no. Rebound went to Gross, but fouled from behind by Everso of Hazard. That is his first, team fourth.
Everso had a good shot there and passed it to an outside shooter. Everso should have took that shot. He's right in the lane.
As Terry comes in for Breathitt County, Gross went out, and with that move, Hazard counters, bringing Higgins back in and taking Johnson out.
4:45 to play in the half.
Sperry with it for the Bobcats into the front court. Pounding his dribble right of the key. Now picks it up. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton on the wing, right side. Gets straightway. Just inside the free throw line to Bellamy. He'll get to the right elbow. Pulls up jumper. Good.
Yeah, with the hand in his face, he was able to knock it down. Good concentration by Bellamy.
Bellamy already 7 points here so far tonight. It's 26-21. Bobcats within 5. 4:17 remaining in the first half as Cottle circles all the way under. Reverse layup, good.
That was all created by that screen by Higgins up top. Higgins created the space.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Back to a 7-point advantage for Hazard at 28-21. Sperry gives it right side to Hamilton. Now Bellamy, left of the key, looking to drive. Kicks left corner, Honeycutt. Now to Sperry, Euro step, leaves it underneath to Terry, puts it off the glass and good.
Yeah, a good pass by Sperry and a good finish by Terry.
28-23, Bobcats back within 5, 3:39 remaining, quarter number 2, as Cottle has it straightway, angles left, backs out to the wing, trying to get it to Eversole inside, but Bellamy there to knock it away, and it goes out of bounds back to the Bulldogs.
Stops the clock at 3:31, 28-23. Bobcats down by 5. We are streaming on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in WJSN 97.3.
There's Cottle missing the jumper in the lane for Hazards. Rebound to Sperry for Breathitt County. Bobcats can pull closer. They trail by 5. Sperry floats it left side to Bellamy. Left corner three, short on this one. And the rebound to Hazard. Ratliff had it, gave it to Cottle. Right idea, just didn't go for him. 3:08 remaining in the first half. It's 28-23 Hazard, the lead in the basketball. Now Eversole his three off the back of the rim, and Hamilton pulls it away for Breathitt County. Up ahead to Sperry. Hazard wasn't quite ready. Sperry will lay it in.
Eversole was looking in the crowd, and Sperry took advantage. You cannot look into the crowd and talk to someone like Eversole just did.
28-25. Breathitt County trails by 3 as Combs on the other end puts it in for the Bulldogs.
6 points given up by the Bobcats after a made basket. You got to run the floor.
30-25. Hazard leads back to 5 with 2:33 remaining in the first half.
That's the difference in the ball game.
It can. Sperry with it for Breathitt County, right of the circles. Honeycutt comes over to give a screen. Now he'll hand it off to Bellamy as he angles off to his right. Terry comes out, screens for Bellamy. Bellamy drives it to the lane. I was going to say got away with steps, but there it is. As Gross checking back in for Breathitt County, he'll come in for Honeycutt.
5-point lead, Hazard 32-25, 2:16 to play in this one, first half. Big crowd here at the First Hill Woods.
As expected for this matchup. Again, went to overtime first time they played.
Just a few weeks ago.
Yep, as Cottle between the circles straightway, gets it right side to Combs for Hazard. They look to add to a 5-point lead as Eversole comes out.
Curry.
And that's going to be his third.
Yeah.
He's playing denial defense. And what Eversole's doing is trying to use the body to shield, and he's stretching out just as far as he can. And Terry couldn't do a whole lot with it, as he'll go out with the 3 fouls.
1:59 to play in the first half. Honeycutt back in for Terry.
Inbounds pass goes to Higgins, right of the circles. To Cottle in the wing, right side, looking to drive. Pulls up, left, it's going to be right of the lane. Jumper no good. Honeycutt with the rebound for Breathitt County. Gets it up ahead to Sperry. Hazard back defensively. Sperry will drive into the lane. Puts it up. No. Rebound will be knocked out of bounds off Ratliff. Back to the Bobcats.
Good job by Groves to attack the offensive glass. 5-point lead. Hazard 1:40 here to play in the first half.
Breathitt County inbounding on their own baseline, left of the basket. Hamilton to trigger the pass, gets it to Gross on the wing, left side to Hamilton in that left corner. He'll drive, well, it started to drive baseline, now angles back out. And his pass stolen by Eversole, and it'll be knocked away by Hamilton. Sperry picks it up for Breathitt County. Quickly into the front court to the free throw line. Out top, Hamilton, left of the key, three,
Get in
bounces
there.
off. And Combs will pull it down for Hazard.
Well, he had a big game last time these two teams played.
He did. Eversole, right side, got cut off by Hamilton. Looking to bully his way inside. Tough shot off the glass, no. Got his own rebound, though. Spin move underneath to Combs. He'll miss the layup. Higgins clears it for Hazard. Shot blocked by Sperry, and Gross comes away with it.
Well, third opportunity for Hazard.
Hazard wanted the foul inside. I think there was fouls on both teams there that wasn't called either way. So Sperry with it for Breathitt County. 44 seconds and counting here in the first half as he's right of the circles out near the timeline, right in that corner, and just pounding his dribble as looks like the Bobcats may hold for the final shot here. They trail it by 5, 30-25 as we tick under 30 seconds in quarter number 2. Eversole came out like he was going to start the 5-second count. Now backs it back out to the three-point line. 18, 17. Clock still ticking.
In about 9 seconds, you need to start with your offensive drive. Need something going to the rim if you're the Bobcats, and here we go. About right now, Honeycutt tells them to go.
Sperry gets a screen from Honeycutt. Spin move into the lane to Cutting Gross. Puts it up and in. And a foul against Hazard.
With no time on the clock. Nice draw and dish by Spurry. That's the third time he has done that. As Gross will go to the free throw line, and on the season, Gross shoots him at about 61%.
And they're asking him to take the light off the backboards here.
Gross, a 6'4", 260-pound junior, and the lights are off. There you go. Big free throw here.
Had an opportunity to make it a 2-point game at the half as the free throw on its way, no good. And at the half, it's Hazard 30, Breathitt County 27. Let's take a 2-minute break. Come back in 2 minutes with halftime stats. Back in 2, this is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At the half, where the Hazard Bulldogs lead the Breathitt County Bobcats 30-27 as we get ready to run down halftime stats. If you're not watching on YouTube, flip over. We're going to run some first half highlights as we go down the first half stats. So here we go. Quarter by quarter scoring for Hazard, 18 in the first, 12 in quarter number 2, giving them their at the half for Breathitt County. 12 in the first, 15 in the second. That's their 27. Some individual stats for the visitors. First being led so far tonight by Evan Eversole with 11 points. Also scoring for Hazard is Dalton Combs with 5. Nick Ratliff, with 6. Seth Cottle with 4, and Kenyon Higgins with 4. For Breathitt County, led so far in the first half by Austin Sperry with 9 points. Isaac Bellamy right behind him with 7. And the rest of scoring this way for the Bobcats. Braxton Terry had 2, Kanan Gross 6, and Joseph Honeycutt with 3. Some team stats real quick. For Hazard, 4 3-point baskets in the first half. They go 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Breathitt County, 2 3-point field goals in the first half. They go 1 of 3 from the free throw line as Breathitt County trails 30-27 at the half.
I noticed Eversole seems like he's more winded than the other Bulldogs. He's doing a lot of work, Steve. He's taking that ball to the rim. And the Bobcats are really making it hard for him to get the basketball in position to score. So he's working real hard for his points. Bobcats just down 3. Cottle, of course, had the big game versus the Bobcats a couple weeks ago in the All-A semifinals. Bobcats was really keyed on him, making him work hard too. Of course, both of those young men averaging about 21 and 19. They're the 1-2 punch for the Bulldogs. The rest of their players is averaging 6 points, 5 points, 4 points. So those two dogs are the big majority of that scoring load. Take or limit one of those players' touches, and the Bobcats are in a good position to win this game.
As, again, Breathitt County trails by 3. And, talking about the stats here at the half, Cottle had 35 against Breathitt County in the first matchup. He's got 4 through the first 2 quarters so far. But, like you said, it's been ever so. He's got 11 to this point, and he's been leading the charge for Hazard so far tonight. Again, halftime score, Hazard 30, Breathitt County 27. Our next broadcast, while we've got a chance to talk about it, Friday night, a district matchup for the Breathitt County Lady Cats, as they will host the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. 7:30 start. We'll have it right here on 97.3 and our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com, search WJSN 97.3. Live play-by-play action right there on Friday night, as that game will determine the number 1 seed for the girls' 55th district tournament. And if you get that number 1 seed, the big thing in the 55th is you automatically qualify for the regional tournament because you're in the championship game of the district.
Lady Cats lost a tough game to Powell County in the Kentucky Prep Showcase last weekend. A nip and tuck game that could win either way. And the Lady Cats come up short. But, considering those injuries to 3 major keys, starters to the Lady Cats, they are a very gutsy team, and a lot of young players are having to step up now.
As we've got about 4.5 away from the start of quarter number 3, let's send it back to the station for a 4-minute break. Be back in 4 minutes with the second half. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We get ready for quarter number 3 as it's Hazard 30, Breathitt County 27. As we go to that third quarter, that was our halftime score. As for Breathitt County, looks like it's back to the starters: Hamilton, Terry, Sperry, Gross, Bellamy. And we'll see what Hazard comes back with. I would assume starters there as well, but we'll see.
Bobcats trailing by 3.
It looks like Higgins, Cottle, Combs, Eversole, and Ratliff. It is the starters for both teams, as Breathitt County a chance to potentially tie, at least cut into the lead even ever so slightly if they can, as Sperry right of the key. Gets it out top to Bellamy. He'll pull the trigger straightway. 3 is short. Gross trying to save it in, but unable to do so as it goes out of bounds to Hazard. Bellamy initially looked like he wanted to shoot it, then he hesitated, and just sometimes just better off just going straight up with it.
Sometimes just follow your basketball instincts. Just shoot the ball.
Right side, gets to Eversole out top. Fakes the 3, drives in, initiates contact. No call either way, and puts it in.
Yeah, he's a very agile player, putting the ball on the floor, creating matchup problems for the Bobcats.
32-27, Hazard's lead is back to 5 as Sperry has it between the circles, gets a screen from Terry as he goes to his right. Cross-court pass to Gross. Gross left of the key, right on that wing. Now gives to Bellamy. He'll angle to the baseline, left side. Higgins playing defense as Bellamy pulls up with the jumper that's no good, and the rebound went to Eversole. Bellamy steals it away from behind, though, to Sperry. Going to the basket, and puts it up, in, count it, and a foul
on Eversole
against Eversole, his second team first. What a play by Isaac Bellamy.
Well, he did stop on the play and knocked that ball loose, and Sperry ran the floor hard to get the layup, but good job by both Bellamy and Sperry.
So Sperry at the line for an and-one opportunity. Free throw on its way, and good. Pulls Breathitt County within 2 at 32-30. Just under 7 to play here in the third. Cottle with it for the Bulldogs, right of the circles. Calls out the play as he angles to his left. Bellamy guarding him as Higgins comes out. Gives the screen. Cottle pulls up from the free throw line. Jumper good.
Can't let Cottle get going here.
That's point number 6, points 5 and 6 for Cottle, as it's a 4-point lead for Hazard, 34-30, 6:27 and counting here in the third quarter. Sperry right of the circles, pounding his dribble for Breathitt County. Got it on the wing, right side to Hamilton. Gets a screen from Terry.
Oh, nice
fakes
pass
the 3,
by
gives
Hamilton.
it back to Terry, puts it in, count it, and a foul against Higgins.
What a nice pass by Hamilton, and a good catch by Terry and to convert on the 2-pointer. 34-32, Bobcats trail by 2.
First foul on Higgins.
Terry shoots free throws at 50%. He needs this one.
Second team foul on Hazard with 6:17 to play here in the third, as Terry's free throw is good.
Good job, Terry. Nice pass by Hamilton. 34-33 now. Bobcats down 1.
Cottle with it for Hazard. Left side, here comes a screen from Higgins. Terry comes out, applies pressure. As Cottle gets in the lane, spin around jumper, no good. Higgins clears it to Ratliff, right side 3 is good.
Yeah, Higgins keeping the ball alive there.
Extends that lead back to 4 for Hazard, 37-33, 5:50 remaining in the third quarter, as Sperry between the circles, guarded by Combs of Hazard to a cutting Hamilton, who lays it in.
Nice pass, nice catch, and finish by Hamilton. 37-35 now, 5:30 to play here in the third quarter.
Finished in traffic, did Hamilton, as Cottle with it, gets to the free throw line, gives left side to Ratliff. He'll drive left to the lane, back to Cottle out top, into the lane. Shot blocked by Gross. Hamilton comes away with the rebound. Running the other way, gives it to Terry in the lane. He'll put it up short. Eversole pulls it down for Hazard. Breathitt County a missed opportunity there as Eversole spin move in the lane, missed it, got his own rebound, put it in. And Higgins goes down, as does Bellamy. And we've got a whistle, timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. Let's take the timeout with them. 39-35, Hazard by 4, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
39-35, Hazard leads Breathitt County by 4 with 5:05 to play, quarter number 3. As Breathitt County with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Sperry with it for the Bobcats as he'll walk it up, and we tick under 5 minutes as he crosses the timeline. Gets left of the circles, gives to Hamilton left side. Hamilton drives to the free throw line, pump fakes, got Higgins in the air, jumper no. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Ratliff of Hazard. Give it back to Breathitt County.
Good job by Gross, keep that ball alive.
Hamilton inbounding for the Bobcats on his own baseline, left of the basket, trying to get it out top. It got knocked away by the Bulldogs. Breathitt County touched it. Everso comes away with it. Running the fast break into the lane. Missed a shot, tip, no. Rebound to
Everso with the push,
Terry.
I think.
Yeah, and they're going to call Sperry for this.
Yeah, they are.
Even though it was Everso who had the arm on
Armbar
Sperry.
on Sperry.
Yeah, absolutely.
4:40 to play in the third, 39-35. Bobcats trail.
Cottle to Higgins in the right corner. To Combs right of the key. Now Everso right side. Back to Higgins in the lane. Working against Terry. Blocked by Sperry. Gross had it. Sperry gets it. He'll race the other way. Hesitate in the lane. Put it up off the glass and good.
Sperry timed that block perfectly on Higgins and kept the ball in play. If he blocked the shot, if you can keep the ball in play, that is a plus.
The Hazard fans wanted steps on Sperry, but no call. It
Should have been a foul on the other way.
Everso lost it, able to get it back and give it to Cottle, left side. He'll drive across to Everso, left wing 3, in and out. Higgins with the rebound and misses the putback, but fouled. Is that Terry? If it is, that's 4.
That's a couple times now. Higgins has beat the Bobcats to the offensive glass. Got to keep Higgins off the glass. I'm telling you, Higgins is the key to Hazard.
That is 4 on Terry. Although they've got 1 on the scoreboard, that's his 4th as Higgins makes the first of 2 free throws. Back to 3-point advantage for Hazard.
On the year, Higgins shoots about 50%.
And we've got Honeycutt in for Terry. Terry with the 4 fouls. Probably out for at least the rest of the third, if not the first part of the fourth quarter.
Higgins, a junior, 6'3".
1 more free throw for Higgins. This one's too hard. Gross pulls it down for Breathitt County. They give it to Sperry. Sperry into the front court. Gets to the right elbow. Hesitates. Drives off the glass and good.
That's the Bobcats' best offense. They give the ball to Sperry, and the white shirts, jerseys, attack the offensive glass. That seems to be more effective than anything they're running so far.
Hazard's lead is 1 at 40-39. Just over 3.5 remaining in the third quarter. Combs in the left corner for Hazard. Angles out to the wing, left side. Hands it off to Cottle. Cottle guarded by Bellamy. Now Everso had it poked away from behind by Sperry. Honeycutt picks it up, gives it to Gross. Up ahead, Sperry. He'll cross the timeline, right of the circles. Hesitates, step back long, 2, toe on the line. It bounces off, and Everso clears it for Hazard.
Watch for Everso trying to post Sperry. Sperry can't get, he has to front Everso.
He got the back tap that time and was able to come away with the steal. But as Everso left corner to a cutting Combs. Off the glass, no good.
Missed a layup.
And Gross pulls it away for Breathitt County.
Third layup missed by Hazard.
He got it to Sperry, then Bellamy. Drives in the lane underneath Gross. Puts it in.
Good pass by Bellamy. Dropped the defense to him. They collapsed. Gross wide open. Easy to 41-40. Bobcats regain that lead.
Breathitt County by 1. 2:34 to play here in the third as Cottle gets under and lays it in. Tough shot by Cottle. Got it to go.
Bobcats need to keep Cottle out of that paint. Honeycutt, good pump fake, and you can't touch it. You can't touch it.
He tried to knock it to Gross, and Everso comes out and gets it. As Ratliff on the other end, fouled by Sperry. That'll be his second, team third. Is that on the floor or shooting?
Should be
They're going to
on
say
the
shooting.
floor. But Honeycutt lost that ball in the air. And
it would have been a wide open three, but as it was, wound up being turnover.
Ratliff shoots free throws at 85% for Hazard.
And puts his first one up and good.
Ratliff, a 6'3", 160-pound junior. This team full of juniors and sophomores, so they're going to be in the hunt for the All-A in the 14th region title for the next couple of seasons. 41-43 now. Bobcats trail by 2.
Kincaid and Johnson check in for Hazard as second free throw no good by Ratliff, and it's still a 2-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Breathitt County with it as Sperry into the front court, right of the circles, guarded by Kincaid. Calls for the screen. Gets it in the right corner to Honeycutt. He'll angle out. Back to Sperry, right of the circles. Broke the 5-second count. Now crossover dribble to free throw line. Got it to Stallard, left wing.
Shot that.
It was open.
So he's open now.
Sperry out top for Breathitt County. Looking to drive into the lane. Off the glass, no. Rebound with the Eversole, and Sperry going to be called reaching in. He wanted to get the jump ball, but would have been better off that time letting it go.
Yeah, 85 feet from the other end. 2 quick fouls on Sperry.
Hazard fans giving a standing ovation to the official for calling that. I'd be honest with you, they've let things go on both ends.
Yeah.
Hazard as well as Cottle with it for Hazard. Out near the timeline. Angles off to his right, pounding his dribble. Gives it to Eversole, straightaway three. Good.
He's made at least 3 of those. Got to keep a body on there, Eversole.
46-41, Hazard leads by 5, 1:10 to play here in the third. As Hamilton right of the circles, pounding his dribble. Gets straightaway. Now gives to Stallard on the wing, left side.
Got Kincaid guarding Spurrier. They're changing men on him now.
Honeycutt, right side, hands it back off to Hamilton. He'll drive in the lane to Gross, left to the key. He thought about the three, but now they give it to Sperry, left side. 48 seconds and counting to play here in the third as Sperry angles to his right to Honeycutt, left of the key. Left side pass goes to Hamilton. He'll drive, get to the left elbow, stutter steps to Honeycutt in the right corner. Thought he might take it. Breathitt County holding for the final shot, though, I believe, James.
Good patience by the Bobcats.
30 seconds and counting here in the third as Hamilton drives, had it knocked away, and Honeycutt picks it up, gives it Sperry out near the timeline.
16 seconds as Coach Honeycutt calls the play. About 9 seconds, they'll probably go toward the rim. 46-41 Bobcats trail by 5. High ball screen by Honeycutt. He needs to roll up top. There he rolls. There it goes.
Gets it, 3, left
Good
of the
look.
key, good. 2, just a 2. Toe on the line. 46-43 after 3. Hazard leads. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
.46-43, Hazard leads Breathitt County as we go to the fourth and final quarter. Hazard will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, and Breathitt County will have Stallard, Honeycutt, Hamilton, Sperry, and Gross. Hazard will have Cottle, Eversole, Johnson, Kincaid, and Ratliff as pass goes in the right corner to Ratliff. Back out to Cottle. Here's Kincaid, left of the key, 3 ball good.
But the Bobcats were in zone that time. They better come out of it. Hazard's a good 3-point shooting team.
They just flashed that basically, I think, as Breathitt County with the basketball. Kincaid on Sperry. Sperry gets into the lane. Leaves it out top. Honeycutt. He'll pull the trigger. 3 in and out.
A good look, though. Good look.
Kincaid pulls the rebound down for Hazard. 7:22 and counting in this one. As Breathitt County goes back to that man defense. Here's Cottle driving into the lane. Scoops a shot up off the glass and good. He was expecting foul contact there. And it's 51-43, 8-point lead for Hazard. As that's what Al Holland's telling the officials. Like, man, you got to call that one. I disagree. I didn't think there's much contact there, but that's my opinion.
51-43. Bobcats trail. Need to score in this position now.
Left corner, Stallard with it for Breathitt County. Picks up his dribble. Wanted to get it to Sperry, but floats it out top to Gross. Right wing, Honeycutt. He'll pick up his dribble. Now gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton to the right elbow. Back to Honeycutt. Out top, Stallard. He'll look to drive. Got cut off by Johnson. To Hamilton into the lane. Now Gross, left side of the lane. Hamilton at the free throw line. Tried to cross over dribble, but went off the back of his leg. Picks it up, backs out near the timeline, straight way.
Bobcats need to reset their offense.
Hamilton got bumped by Eversole, no call, and puts it in anyway.
Yeah, he drove that defense back out, and he drove him.
Eversole's top of the key. His 3 short. Sperry pulls it down for Breathitt County. Goes the other way. He'll get to the left wing. Leaves out top. Hamilton. Step back. Thought about the 3. Trying to get it to Sperry. Kincaid on the other end. Missed it. Trying to adjust because of Sperry. And Breathitt County the rebound the other way. Sperry in the lane got fouled by Ratliff, I believe it is. That's his 3rd. First on Hazard here in the 4th.
Well, Spurs a matchup problem for the Bulldogs. Just like Eversole is for the Bobcats. 51-45.
Terry and Bellamy back in for Breathitt County. Kincaid goes out for Hazard. Combs in for the Bulldogs. Breathitt County will inbound on their own baseline left of the basket. Bellamy to trigger the inbounds pass.
Now here we go. As Gross is sealing, he's fouled by.
We've got a whistle and a foul. Is that Eversole?
No, it's on number 22, Johnson. Clifford Johnson.
His first, team second. So now we go to the other side of the basket. Baseline right of the basket. So
now we'll see if the Bobcats run the same out-of-bounds play. This is a box set, looks like, for a screen for Turry.
They get it in the right
Spurry
corner.
coming in. It's going to be dangerous on this play.
They hand it to Bellamy now on the baseline right side. Back to Terry. He had it blocked by Johnson. And a foul. They're going to call Johnson. I thought the contact was in front, but they say it came from behind.
But he got a lot of arm on Turry. Good out-of-bounds play by Coach Honeycutt. Stops the clock at 5:38, 51-45. Bobcats will have to keep a body on Eversole. He can knock it down from the outside. He can post up. Of course, when Higgins comes in, they have to keep him off the glass. Turry, a 51% free throw shooter.
He'll be at the line for 2 for Breathitt County. They trail by 6, 51-45, 5:38 to play here in the 4th quarter as Terry's first free throw is good.
Turry, a 6'1" junior and a really good football player too for Coach Calbar.
Absolutely, does a little bit of everything.
Yes.
Terry with one more free throw for Breathitt County. It's up and good again.
Turry much improved on the free throw shooting.
We got a full timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. 4-point lead for Hazard, 51-47, 5:38 to play. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
6:38 to play here in the fourth and final quarter. We at this point could say regulation. First game between these two went to overtime. This one could very well do that as well, as it's 51-47 Hazard. And the Bulldogs with the basketball coming out of the timeout as they get it in the backcourt to Ratliff. He'll turn, hand it to Cottle. Guarded closely by Bellamy. Crosses the timeline, gives to Combs right of the circles. He'll angle out top to Eversole, to a cutting Cottle, who puts it in.
Simple basketball. That UCLA 1-4 high set.
53-47 Hazard. Sperry gets to the free throw line, got cut off, gives to Bellamy. He'll angle off right of the lane, gets to the baseline. Spin move. Underneath it goes to Terry. Right corner to Gross. He'll cross court to Hamilton. Hamilton drives baseline, had his shot blocked. Eversole comes away with it for Hazard. Tick under 5 to play. 6-point advantage for the Bulldogs as Combs with it for Hazard. He'll get just inside the timeline, out top. And spin move by Eversole, lays it in.
Yeah, he's a handful for the Bobcats, 55-47.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County, right of the circles. To the free throw line, pulls up, jumper, no. Rebound tipped by Eversole. He'll come away with it, gives it to Cottle. Back to Eversole. He'll cross the timeline, right of the circles, turns, gives to Cottle. As Cottle puts it between his legs, now to Combs, out top, 4:17 and counting here in the fourth. 55-47 Hazard as they look to add to an 8-point lead. Johnson, left of the key, gets it to Combs. Combs backs it out near the timeline, looking to drive. Gets into the lane, left it to Johnson, and Johnson can't corral it. It'll go out of bounds to Breathitt County.
Yeah, Hazard's going to try to work his clock now and be very patient on offense.
Well, they've played quicker tonight than I really thought they would. And quicker, yeah, like you say, quicker than usual. We go down under 4. Breathitt County trails by 8.
As Higgins gets ready to check in for.
Here's Sperry driving the lane for Breathitt County. Puts a tough shot off the glass. Good, and a foul against Hazard. Who's that on? To go against Eversole. That's his third. Team fourth.
So like the best offense for the Bobcats. Let Hamilton, let Spurry and Bellamy drive. Try to create some offense and not dish it to a Hamilton or a Honeycutt when he's in. That looks like the best offense. Let the Bobcats crash the boards.
Sperry will put his and one free throw up here in just a second. On its way, good. Brings Breathitt County within 5, 55-50. As Hazard with the basketball, inbounds pass with the Cottle, races into the front court, gets to the wing, right side, now backs it out, resets the offense for the Bobcats. He'll drive to the block right side, missed a shot though, but foul on, I think, Gross it is. That's his second, team first. Breathitt County switched on the screen, and that created a mismatch for Cottle.
Yeah, that's what they wanted to, and they got it.
As Cottle goes to the line, for 2 free throws. First free throw, no good.
Cottle, a 6'3" sophomore.
Cottle with one more free throw as Hazard clears the lane, and they send everybody back for defense. Second free throw by Cottle is good. 56-50. 6-point advantage for Hazard with 3:41 to play. Sperry lets it roll all the way into the front court before he picks it up. Now picks up his dribble, kicks right corner to Bellamy. Bellamy angles to the wing, gets it back to Sperry, right of the key. He'll angle straight way with his dribble. Back to Bellamy, right side. Now Sperry out top, his 3, no. Combs with it for Hazard. Gets it to Eversole. He'll cross the timeline and slows it back down as he'll turn, give it to Cottle. Cottle right in front of his coach, right side. Angles left, gives to Combs, now left wing Eversole. To Ratliff. Ratliff guarded by Hamilton. Combs on the wing, right side to work underneath to Higgins. Here's Cottle, right elbow jumper, bounces off. Eversole had the rebound, missed a shot. Sperry comes away with it. He'll race the other way. Crossover dribble. Fouled by Combs, and it's 2 shots. No matter how you look at it, that's the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs.
Spurry created the contact. Good defense on the other end.
Down here, some Hazard fans wanted a foul when Eversole got the rebound. He got the rebound with his right hand. He was holding the defender off with his left hand. And that's kind of why there was no call on the shot, as Sperry's first free throw on the other side for Breathitt County is up and in. 56-51. Hazard's lead is 5 now, as Sperry with one more free throw.
Sperry, a good free throw shooter.
In the air, good. 56-52, back to 4-point advantage for Hazard. 2:46 and counting here in the fourth, as Combs drives baseline left side, misses a shot, but Gross called for his third, team second on Breathitt County, as Combs to the line for 2 for Hazard. Clock stopped at 2:42 to play.
Combs shoots free throws at 90%, but he doesn't get there very often. He shoots them at 90% though.
So you're saying it's a small sample size? He'll probably make them both as he makes the first one here, but sometimes those stats play out no matter the size of the sample. 57-52 Hazard. Second free throw by Combs. Good again.
Combs is a 6'4" junior.
Timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Hazard leads by 6. Back in 30. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
58-52. Hazard's lead is 6 with 2:42 to play. Breathitt County with the basketball coming out of the timeout. They got to go the full length of the court. Last time they did that, Sperry let it roll all the way across the timeline before he picked it up.
And that will do the same again because Hazard, like you said, they're just in the half-court defense here. And he's going to let it roll as Sperry calls the play.
Rolls again into the front court right at the circles before he picks it up. Gets it left side to Hamilton. Out top, Sperry. One dribble to Bellamy, right wing.
Just 2-3 zone.
Hamilton in the right corner, now Terry. Terry got to give it to somebody and trying to get it to Hamilton on the baseline. Stolen away by Hazard. He got it to Cottle. He'll be fouled by Bellamy out near the timeline. And that'll be the first on Bellamy, third on the Bobcats. 2:20 to play. Hazard will inbound on the far sideline as Eversole looking to get it into Cottle in the backcourt, and he does so. Back up ahead to Eversole across the timeline, into the lane. Leaves it underneath to Combs. He'll put it in.
Yeah, Eversole jogged the defense, and he dished.
Sperry with it for Breathitt County. Gets to the wing, right side. What a steal by Eversole. Sperry tried the hot pass over top of the defense, and Eversole stuck his big paws up there and just grabbed it. Combs left corner to Eversole. Under 2 to play, 8-point lead for Hazard. Here's Cottle. They're going to run clock, force Breathitt County to foul.
And Bobcats has got a foul in a hurry.
Yeah, there they go. They foul Combs, and that's the 4th on Gross. 4th team foul on Breathitt County. As Hazard still inbounding on the far sideline. They get it to Cottle in the left corner. He'll drive baseline. The double team comes, and either Hamilton or Bellamy, you can take your pick, call on either
got
one.
This foul, I think.
Yep. His second, team 5th, and Cottle to the line for 2.
Cottle shoots free throws at 73%.
These two teams have one more regular season matchup scheduled. Potentially another one in the postseason, as Cottle's first free throw is no good.
We'll have one more. Cottle,
Second free throw is good.
one of the better ball players in the 14th region.
Bellamy with it for Breathitt County into the front court quickly, knocked away by Eversole, and it will touch Bellamy as it goes out of bounds.
Bellamy hustling for that loose ball. 91 seconds to play. 61-52. Hazard leading.
They're going to wipe the moisture up off the floor.
Yes.
As Everso will inbound for Hazard on the far sideline.
Let the crowd start to exit the Coliseum. Look for Hazard to try to hold the ball. Bobcats will try to go for the steal. If not the steal, they'll go for a quick foul.
Here we go. 1:31 to play. The inbounds pass goes in the backcourt to Cottle. Breathitt County comes with the double team on the jump. Get it to Combs in the front court, right corner. Ratliff. Now Higgins on the block, right side. Double team came. He's able to get it away to Combs out straight way. Now Everso in the left corner. He'll drive against Gross. Spin move, puts it in. 63-52 as we tick near a minute. Hazard with the lead. Breathitt County the basketball is Bellamy out top. Thought about the three. He'll drive into the lane, leave it to Gross,
Nice
cutting,
pass.
and he'll lay it in.
Timeout by Coach Honeycutt. 55.6 to play.
Let's take a quick 30.
54.
Take a quick 30. Back in 30 seconds. It's WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
63-54, Hazard leads with 55.6 remaining as Bulldogs with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Breathitt County being a full court press. For the Bobcats, you got to start getting some steals.
Yes, you do.
And hoping Hazard misses some free throws as Everso with it now for the Bulldogs. Has it knocked away by the Bobcats. Sperry picks it up. He races the other way down the lane, puts it up and in.
Quick timeout by the Bobcats. 63-56 now.
We'll keep it here. Full timeout. Breathitt County so far outscored Hazard in one quarter. That was the second, 15-12. They scored the same in the third, and at the moment it's a 4-point advantage for Hazard, 17-13, as far as the quarter-by-quarter scoring. But it's a 7-point advantage for the Bulldogs on the scoreboard with 43.4. Again, got the quick steal and the bucket that time. You got to do that at least 3 more times, and if you score, one of those has to be a 3-point play or a 3-point basket.
How many timeouts does the Bobcats have left?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the timeouts. I apologize on that. They should have at least 2, I would imagine, but I don't know that for sure.
So the Bobcats will, like you said, go for the steal. If not, for the quick foul, try to extend this game.
We've seen some crazy things happen in high school sports.
Yeah, in college sports too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it can happen. Anything can happen.
Everso to inbound for the Bulldogs. Gets in the backcourt to Cottle. Up ahead to Ratliff. Gets to the wing right side. Now back to Cottle, and Breathitt County will foul.
Yeah, Coach Holland wants the ball in Cottle's hands.
That'll be Hamilton called for his third as Cottle will go to the line for 2 for Hazard.
Shoots about 73%. 37.1 to go. 63-56 Hazard over Breathitt County.
First free throw up and good.
The pressure is not on you, Steve, when your team's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Not as much anyway.
8-point advantage once again for the Bulldogs. 37.1 to play. Second free throw by Cottle. It's good. 65-56. As Breathitt County gets in the front court quickly. Hamilton in the left corner to Sperry, left wing, out top. Bellamy. Breathitt County's got to get some points. They get it to Hellman, left side 3, good.
Good, 59-65.
6-point advantage. Hazard wanted the charge on the drive down the lane, and it's a full timeout. Let's take a timeout with them. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hazard inbounds to Eversole in the backcourt to get up ahead to Ratliff across the timeline to Cottle. Ball got kicked by Breathitt County with the clock stopping at 17.1 as Kincaid up off the bench quickly for Hazard. He'll go in for Higgins for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. We got a timeout by Coach Holland now.
Let's take a 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
17.1 on the clock here in the 4th and final quarter as Hazard leading by 6. They'll have the basketball coming out of the timeout. James, another game like what we expected, one of those that single-digit games, possibly down to the final possession. Breathitt County won the first matchup. Right now it's going to take some quick scoring by the Bobcats and a couple of stops to come away with the victory here. But more games between these two. And expect a couple more good ones.
Yeah, about 2.5 weeks on, I think, February 17th, the Bobcats travel to Hazard at Hazard.
Eversole inbounding for the Bulldogs. Gets in the right corner to Cottle. He'll angle out and get fouled by Sperry of Breathitt County. No, Hamilton, they say. I'm sorry. His
13.9 seconds to play. 65-59.
As Cottle toes the line. A couple of free throws. First one up and good. Back to 7-point advantage for Hazard.
He's got box out the shooter.
Second free throw short, though. Gross comes away with it for Breathitt County. Gets it to Sperry. He'll drive to the block left side, lays it up and in.
5 seconds to play.
And another foul on Breathitt County as we'll go to the other end of the floor. Cottle will shoot a couple of free throws. That'll be the final straw.
Yeah, Bobcats played a really good Hazard team. Really good. Bobcats have played, this is the brutal part of their schedule.
But again, they got one more game Thursday this week as Cottle knocks down the first free throw here. Then they get a week off. They don't play again until February 9th. They'll play Knott County here at home on the 9th. A game we'll have here on 97.3 WJSN as Cottle knocks down both free throws. Breathitt County will inbound to Gross. Gives it to Hamilton. He'll get to the top of the key on the other side of the floor. 3, no good. Final score, Hazard 68, Breathitt County 61, and we'll get ready to go down some final stats, and on YouTube we'll run down second half highlights as we do those stats. Quarter by quarter scoring for Hazard, 18 in the first, 12 in the second, 16 in the third, 22 in the fourth. That's 61 for the Bulldogs. For Breathitt County, 12 in the first, 15 in the second, 16 in the third, 18 in the fourth and final, giving them their 61. Individual stats for Hazard, they were led tonight by Evan Eversole with 22 for the Bulldogs. He was followed by Seth Cottle with 19, and then Nick Ratliff with 10. 3 players in double-figure scoring for Hazard. The rest of scoring this way for Hazard: Dalton Combs with 9, Trace Kincaid with 3, and Kenyon Higgins with 5. For Breathitt County, led tonight by Austin Sperry, who had 25 points. Kanan Gross had 10 as Breathitt County with 2 players in double-figure scoring. The rest of scoring this way for Breathitt County: Jackson Hamilton with 7, Braxton Terry with 7, Joseph Honeycutt with 5, and Isaac Bellamy with 7. 7 was kind of the number for Breathitt County tonight. Several players scoring 7 for the Bobcats. Some team stats: Hazard knocks down 7 3-point baskets. They had 4 in the first half, 3 in the second half. They go 13 of 19 from the free throw line, 68% as a team. Breathitt County, 3 3-point baskets tonight. First half they had 2, only 1 in the second half. They go 8 of 10 shooting free throws. Good percentage shooting free throws. Hazard shot quite a few more free throws, but again, Breathitt County fouling there at the end, putting them at the line, trying to extend the game out. And when you're doing that now with the way the new rules are, you're going to get 2 free throws once it's over 5 fouls in that fourth quarter, as opposed to potentially 1 bonus.
Absolutely. Hazard improves to 18-3. The Bobcats drop to 12-8. One impressive stat, Steve: Bobcats just missed 1 layup, so getting better on those layups and those short shots that are high percentage shots. Hazard missed 3 layups, but the Bobcats, they fall tonight to Hazard. And Steve, I tell you, the Bobcats have played a lot of games here. I mean, they was playing against Danville Christian last week. Round came before that. Danville Christian, they got the win over a good Morgan County team on Saturday in the showcase, and lost to a tough Harlan team
last night on the road. Lose to Hazard here. You got Powell County on Thursday, then a week off. And I think that week off is going to come at the right time for the Bobcats, give them a chance to regroup, get everything ready to go for the home stretch. They're the number 1 seed in the 55th District Tournament. We'll see how that lines up, as that tournament, James, about 3 weeks away.
It's hard to believe that we're on the backside of the regular season here, and a lot of good basketball left to be played. Hopefully the Bobcats can get back on the winning side of things really soon, because, you know, high school basketball is peaks and valleys. You're up for a while. Sometimes you go through a week or two. We've been beat up. You're sick. Bellamy had the flu. Terry nursing the ankle. So injuries and sickness is part of a long season for these young men. And plus they got school full time. Some of these guys are working part-time jobs. So these young men are very active, very busy.
Once again, final score tonight: Hazard defeats Breathitt County 68-61 in boys 14th region basketball action. Our next broadcast Friday night right here at the Ferris Hill Woods Coliseum. Breathitt County Lady Cats will host the Wolfe County Lady Wolves in 55th District girls basketball action. That will determine the number 1 seed for that girls 55th District tournament. Jackson City the host for the district tournament this year. So we're going to sign it off. I want to say thank you to Rick Hensley running the camera for us this evening. Also for John Couch and John Bunn, who both help us out quite a bit. We'll say thank you to Kevin Davidson running the board for us. Back at the station, for my colleague to my right, James Turner, I'm Stephen Neese. God is good
all the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson.